Now you understand why I said that and why I did it.
Welcome back to Mark My Word, a hairpreneur story. This is Mark Rosales, and today, it's really a special day because we have a special guest. Actually, this is a long overdue. I really waited for this to happen. Our guest for today is someone that I look up to. He is a celebrated salon owner, a hairstylist, entrepreneur, and a true creative visionary. With love and respect, the one and only, Lord Ramos!
Hi! Ang tamis.
O, diba?
Hi!
Finally, the Lord has come. How are you, mother?
I feel tired. No, no.
Kung tired na ganyan, I hope I can be tired every day.
We had so much things to do. It's the fourth quarter of the year. You know naman how businesswoman I am. We're finishing bilang Chinese ako. Correct. Thank you for my makeup, Dexter. So love it.
Pakat na lang yun. Char!
What?
Joke lang.
You know, we're nearing with the exhibit and you're part of it, you know
yes.
that? So medyo pressured. And I want everything to be, you know how OCM, perfection. I want everything in order.
You are the Miranda, remember?
That's so.
And I am Emily.
So I wanted it to be organized the way I wanted it because it's for the feng shui, it's 25th anniversary, but in real time, it's 26 years of anniversary of me being a hairdresser.
Wow, 26 years! Yeah. Congratulations, mother.
So I'm very happy that it's coming into places already.
At the same time, no?
Yeah.
That event, Imprint, we can say that, diba?
Imprint, yes.
So it is really meaningful to me because I feel like that is our Reconnect project natin. But before that, let's have a fun fact lang for sa ating mga audience. Sa mga hindi nakakaalam, si Lord Ramos is the one who inspired me. Kaya ako naging hairstylist. So we've met in 2013. So we attended a fashion event.
A fashion event.
Yes. And that is my first glimpse to the industry.
The fashion industry.
I know, because I really talagang wanted to enter fashion. Having said that, can you just share lang your journey as a hairstylist when you were... Siyempre, I know this story na, but for our audience lang.
Yeah. I'm a banker. I was having lunch with my gay friends in 6750 nung unang panahon.
Power laggard friend ka naman.
Yeah, nung unang panahon. So, my classmates are doctors, lawyers, medical technician. I'm a banker, but I'm a commerce graduate in broadcast and journalism. So we normally have Friday lunches like the Sex and the City. We would put out on our outfits over lunch, we'll wear jewelries and everything. So may nakita akong isang rekwang bakla.
What's rekwang bakla?
So madami.
Okay.
So madaming bakla.
Okay.
In 6750. Sabi ko, bakit ang daming bakla? Because during the time, 6750 is the most expensive building in Makati, in Ayala. That's where Louis Vuitton is, Ethan Eigner, Escada, Liadro, and a whole lot more.
Di ba may pa-throwback po tayo?
And then I said, what's happening? Sabi ko dun sa mga bakla. So, we're applying for an apprenticeship in this premier salon. Sabi ko, salon? Parang ako, salon is a parlor. No, it's a salon. Ginanon ako. So, I went to Starbucks. I have a friend who works there. Sabi ko, te, bila ko ng 5 kape. Print mo yung resume ko. Upon going out, so there's this beautiful lady. I didn't know she was the manager. Yeah. Sabi niya, you, and you in the suit. Pasok ako sa finals. Sabi ko, shot, me? Sabi niya, yeah, wearing the suit. So we went in, pagpasok ko, sabi ko, oh my God.
So you don't have any idea or background in salon?
Nothing. I went there, I saw, I want to buy Louis Vuitton. As a buyer, right?
Di ba, gumastos ka pa?
Pagkita ko, oh my God, that's Sharon Cuneta.
Napakanta
That's where I saw Henry Calayag.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know his name. I just said, oh my God, he's famous. Gumanon ako in my set. Tapos biglang nagbulungan yung 3 bakla. Oh, that's Henry Calayag. Sabi ko, okay. So pag-upo ko, kita ko si Richard Gomez naman. Nakita ko si Apples Abirin. Nakita ko si Tweety. Sabi ko, and I said, I truly said, I belong here.
Oh my God. You know what? That's also the one that I felt when the time that I attended the Mega Fashion Crew Reloaded. Diba? Parang I belong. Yung parang may nag-spark sa'yo na I bet ko to.
Oo, dito
Yeah,
ako,
yeah.
dito. I think that's why I would say that I came on the right time,
Correct.
in the right phase, in the right direction. And then, it was my turn. He asked me, so you're Lord Ramos? Sabi ko, yes, sir. And then he said, are you gay? And I said, will it matter to the job
love it.
if I'm gay or not? No, because you look so polished. Your shoes are nice, your tie is...
Saka during that time, kasi it's not yet very inclusive and open naman to talk about.
When you're gay,
Yes.
people looked at you in a different way. But kasi working in a bank, I have to look my best. So I was in suit. And then he said, yeah, okay, so why do you think I should hire you? And I said, because I'm intelligent. I learn fast.
With all the confidence, like...
And then I said, I can sell that shampoo, whatever. And then he said, okay, my secretary will call you. Sabi ko, oh my God. So there goes the magic line. You're not hired, or just, when you come from a corporate world,
Correct.
when a boss or interviewer tells you the line, oh, we're gonna call you, whatever.
You don't know what will happen next.
And I said, it's okay, doesn't matter. I was able to see Sharon Canata, Richard
Gomez,
Gomez, and everyone.
yeah.
So masaya na ako. So I was going to lunch with my friends, and then suddenly my phone rang, and then when my phone rang, said, oh, Mr. Britannico wants to see you tomorrow, please wear back the... Ako parang, okay. And I quit my job. The same exact day, I quit my job. The following day, I was there at 6 a.m. in my fashionable black outfit.
So you don't have any hesitation? Like,
None.
when you quit,
No, I told my boss, I said, I'm sorry, this is my last day. I'm filing a
no
wall.
rendering, just like...
Yeah, whatever. I don't care. I was fashionable the following day. And then Victor Ortega
Oh my God,
came,
yeah.
see me, and said, maganda kang mag-outfit. Sama kita sa shoot. It was my first ever preview cover.
Which is who? If you can still remember pa.
6'10" of them. Risa Manangkil, Raya Manangkil. There's like 10 people there. I forgot the others. They're also like a Valerie. So many famous celebrities during the time. So it was my first day.
It's your first day and then yet you went to a shoot.
I went to a shoot cover and he made me do makeup and my makeup was so parang, oh my God, how did they do that? No? And then, syempre tinatawagan yung telepono ko, nasan yung apprentice? Ganyan. And then he said, I'll take care of you. Tapos pagdating ko doon, Henry was like this. So parang, he looked at me head to toe and said, why are you late? Why didn't you tell us? Ganyan. Sabi ko, I'm really sorry, but Mr. Ortega brought me to shoot.
Sir Victoria.
Sabi niya pang ganyan, Inglesera siya. Ganun.
One thing that I've noticed about your journey is you started behind the scene, but you're able to step out and shine as you, as Lord, as a brand. So how do you do that?
A lot of people ask me that. I said,
I'm not the first time.
parang on my part, study the weaknesses of your kalabans or your contemporaries or your colleagues and then strengthen yourself with that.
So during that time, baka pwede naman sabihin, no? Like,
Yeah.
who's your contemporary that time?
Oh my God, madami. The Victor Manuel is there, the Pachite Casiano is there, the Mr. Danny is there, the other Mr. Danny is there. They were actually older than me, but my batchmates were like Zeng Zulueta,
Oh my God, Sengs
Jigs
Silueta.
Mayuga.
You're batchmate with Jigs?
Yeah.
Really? I thought you were mas
Yeah.
ahead pa.
Actually, Jigs is ahead of me and Zeng is like on the middle part of
Pero
me.
yeah, kasi di ba Jigs before, they
And
used to
sila
have a
Ping
show.
Duque
Di-
also.
Yes,
Yeah.
si Propaganda.
Exactly. So they were there. And I was the youngest amongst the batch with sila Lala Flores, sila Alex Carbonell, si Sir Alex. I
Yes.
love him, was one of my teachers. Stefan Wilsinski of Basement were there, all of them. So it was really a great monumental start for my career. Na I studied what they don't have.
Which is?
They cannot talk like such, or they cannot push like an idea of, we can do better.
But you know what? Up until this moment pa din talaga, I haven't seen anyone like you that being you visionary, the comm skills, and everything, the way you brand yourself, ikaw lang talaga.
The one.
Totoo, like even like your presence, sometimes it's extra, but it is really extra. So I think wala pa talaga.
Mahirap mag-train ng susunod na Lord. Kaya nga naging Mark ka eh.
Darating tayo dyan. Oh my goodness.
Diba?
But who is your mentor?
I started with Christine Britannico. He's the best barber stylist who has always a vision.
Okay.
And then Mr. Tang Roma.
Oh, I've met...
Parang Mr. Tang Roma had inspired me to become a level class person than the usual hairstylist and makeup artist. He taught me the society.
So meaning you can say that that moment, it's a new generation or new era.
Yeah. It was the time when people are calling the parlors salon already. So there's like an elevation of, you have to brand yourself that people cannot just talk to you like that.
Yeah.
That people respect you with what you do, that people would admire you with what you do. So you better use your knowledge with what you have. Or else you're just gonna be somebody out there.
Correct. The one they called as parlorista.
As parlorista, which is actually sad.
I know. And even I, like, for example, before I met you, di ba, you offered me the job. I was like, huh? Salon? May manager pala doon? Something like that. Because I thought the whole conception of a salon is just
Manggugupit,
parlorista, and so on.
Magmamanicure,
Up until the time that, of course, I met you, you taught me everything. Actually, the first thing that you've taught me is about branding.
Yeah.
And I can still remember vividly, 2013 to 2014. Parang it is really your moment.
Yeah, it was my time.
But it's your time pa rin naman, hindi naman nawala. But that time talaga you were a judge of Asia's Next Top. Sa mga hindi nakakaalam dyan, di ba? You were the judge of Asia's Next Top Model, the face of Tresemme with the billboard all over the EDSA and all.
Mercury Drug, Supermarket.
I know.
Kaya pala lahat ng tao parang, siya pala
I
yun.
even went to Landmark. I saw your photo there. It's everywhere.
You took a photo, everything. And then,
correct. And then we're opening a global fashion salon.
Exactly.
Diba? In Mega
Mall.
Mega Mall.
Mega Fashion Hall.
Mega Fashion Hall. We're kasabay of H&M.
Exactly.
So that was really like, grabe yung taon na yun.
It was...
so, how do you feel that time?
I was tired. I didn't even felt that we were famous. I didn't even felt that we're doing a lot for the society and the community. Because what matters to me is, let's get the job done.
And I can also, I remember pala, aside from that, you are fashionable, you're all over the whatever, we also do libreng gupit.
Oh, yeah.
Diba?
Pinapadala kita.
I know.
Pumunta ka dito. Gawin mo to. Mag-charity kayo dito. Bakit? So that you learn the kinds of hair, the type of people that you're gonna talk, and how to deal with people.
Saka we collaborate with different salons that time. It's not just creations by Lord Ramos. We have different salons. We went to a place and then
Ang dami.
libreng gupit tayo.
Ang daming tao na ang sarap palang tumulong sa kapwa nang hindi ka hingi ng kapalit. Na parang, he even asked me before, I remember that na, hindi ka napapagod. Sabi ko, look at how we make these people smile. So that is enough.
The reason behind that, why I asked, no, ba't di ka napapagod, mother? Because you will wake up at what? You'll be in the salon at, my God, 9 or ganyan. Tapos you'll end, parang you have events, ganyan pa.
11 p.m.
The energy is the same.
Exactly. The energy should be contented.
And it was really, sobrang, ang galing naman itong tao nito. I want to be like you. Di ba?
Totoo yan.
I want to be like you. And then, grabe, parang, I'm like mini Lord that time.
I know. And I was admiring you for that. And I liked the way you did it because you created your own version, which is very hard because when you're trying to copy a person, sometimes you lose yourself in the middle of the process. But there you are. You created yourself.
But actually, at start talaga, I guess it's a process that you will imitate someone.
Yeah.
And then, later on, you will see what will be your brand talaga, who you are, and what are the things that you want to cater in your audience. But I've learned all of that, of course, through you. So during the time that you see that I'm doing things, though actually before it happened naman, you were informed. I told you that I want to be like you.
Yeah.
I remember that there was a time there that you said, you wait for your moment, parang ganyan. And then me naman bilang stubborn and like, ginawa ko lang siya. But looking back, I see the wisdom in that advice now. Syempre, I'm at my 30s na, but I look like 20s.
Very good.
Siguro may question there na lang, how do you balance creating your own time and waiting your time?
I've learned how to do that. It's because of the international status and scene na you don't rush. Kung meron sa cosmetic and hair industry about fall or season collection, you wait for spring. What do you do for spring? Florals for spring.
Groundbreaking.
So, ganon, di ba? You wait for that. Then, when you've learned the 4 seasons, then you prepare for the 4 seasons 2 years in advance of your life. You don't just wait like today, this season, this time.
Yeah.
People are just living their lives in a day. No, you cannot live for a day. You live for today because you need to live for tomorrow and the next following days of your lives. What's gonna happen next week? You're just gonna be nonchalantly living today? That's what's wrong. So when you're creating your own moment to shine,
Yeah.
you don't create it overnight.
Yeah.
You plan your life 2 years ahead of you. What you're gonna be next week? What you're gonna be next month? What's gonna happen next year? What's gonna happen in 2 years' time?
Actually, that's something that I've learned naman now. Parang people might see that, ang dami niyang ginagawa. But it's all planned.
It's part of it. It's part of it.
Of course, you study, you foresee things. Study the things that they cannot, your edge as a person, diba? So that's what I do now. So during that time, do you think I'm rushing?
I felt that you wanted more when in fact there's so many things on your plate that you have forgotten to focus. Diba the thing happened, I told you. Tigas kasi ng ulo mo. Diba? I told you the moment will come, the stars will align, and then it will just shine bright.
Correct.
And you were rushing, you wanted this and that and everything. You forgot about, in the process, baka maiyak ako.
Oh.
In the process, you have forgotten who you are. You were overwhelmed about this and that and this. Sometimes it's the fault of a person.
Yeah.
Kasi ang dami eh.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the middle of it, you forgot yourselves.
Actually, there was a moment there that since, honestly, the blueprint naman talaga that I copy, it's you eh. Na,
Which I'm happy because I think we're doing right. We
Yes.
have inspired people, you've inspired people, you work your way up, and you're working hard.
And then may moment lang ako nung parang, oh okay, andito na ako. What will be next na nga ba? Ano nga ba yung core ko?
Ano yung core?
Ano bang bet ko talaga, diba?
So you have to go back with your core.
Yeah.
Why do you want this? Will it work with me? Will it work with my partner? Will it work with my future? Will it work with the community or the society?
Yes.
Can I afford it? Will I afford it? It always goes back there. From the aspect of living, you go back to money. From money, you go back to fame. From fame, you go back to status. From status, you go back to reality. So it's like a circle. It's a star.
Kasi otherwise, kakainin ka.
Kakainin ka lahat nun.
Correct.
Paano ka makakagulapay kung nakain ka ng sistema mo? Na nakalimutan
Tinapos mo na lang pala.
Tinapos mo na. Bigla parang,
Without your awareness that parang you killed
tapos
yourself.
na.
Yeah.
Parang, okay.
Kaya I remember our first resume show, you came to me and then you said, I told you, this will be the day, ganyan.
This is the day.
Tapos that
for
time,
you.
hindi ko pa rin siya naiintindihan talaga. Na parang, what are you saying? Parang ganun sa akin. But the moment that we had yung nagsashow na tayo.
May conversation.
Parang nag-usap lang kami ni Mother, like, kahapon.
Oo.
I even told them talaga, even to my friends and to whoever, grabe yung batuhan kasi parang it's
Ito
natural
yun,
talaga.
no? Ito lang yun.
I know. Parang ganun siya. Na parang sabi ko nga, maybe we had, differences or challenges along the journey. But siguro somehow, hindi lang, maybe we did not like commit, but yung respeto natin, andun talaga. And we love each other talaga.
Because when you know a person by heart, where he started, where he come from, then you would realize, nalilihis lang to ng landas. Na-overwhelmed to. Gusto nito. So you always have to give the benefit of the doubt to whoever the person you're dealing with or you're being with. Because sometimes, you also learn from these people.
Correct.
Hindi ka naman lagi ikaw yung tama eh.
Correct. Yung mentorship talaga, it's very important because...
And we're losing it.
Yeah. Having said that, what are the challenges of the newcomers, especially the young Filipino hairstylists nowadays?
Hairdresser, hairstylist, makeup artist, etc.
And
etc.
right now, since it's very inclusive, so we have like TikTok hairstylists, we have the celebrity hairstylists, we have the salon community also. So right now, with all the things that is happening, I think, what are the challenges of the newcomers?
My God, ang dami nila. Ang dami yung challenges, mga back. One, research on history.
Yes, I agree with that.
Research on history. Kasi ako, kahit matanda na ako sa industry, I would always go back to the core of hairdressing and hairstyling. Two aspects. Hairdressing and hairstyling is totally different. If you're a hairdresser, you can do all. If you're a hairstylist, you're limited to a job.
You listen to that. Ang ganda.
Okay? When you know of everything, you are going to be flexible. You're going to live longer. Your status will be forever until you die. But if you are living in a dream, which is actually, I've been seeing a lot, na mga, nagawa ko kasi si ganito, nagawa ko si ganyan, celebrity hairstylist na, may diploma ka ba?
Yes.
Nag-aral ka ba ng hairdressing? May mga nagke-claim na, ay, kung ako, ganito ako, ganyan, bakit? Ilang international awards meron ka?
Na sometimes na parang right now, we don't discredit these
No,
people.
no.
We are happy for them.
Very, very happy. But the thing is, sometimes we're forgetting the core value of the job itself.
Yeah.
The core value of serving people. The core value of, why am I doing this job? Is it for money? Is it for fame? Is it for status quo? Is it just for fun? Because you're a friend of a celebrity or a society person or something? No. What I'm trying to say is, you need to know the core value of your job. If you're a hairdresser, a hairstylist, a makeup artist, a stylist, whatever.
Saka dapat you know that from roots to ends talaga. Like,
Parang buhok ba?
diba?
Roots to ends, alam mo
Totoo
dapat.
dapat. Kasi otherwise, hindi ka tatagal talaga eh.
That's the biggest challenge. You hear some, then suddenly they're gone. You hear some, they stay because they cling into someone. Or ano ba yung uso ngayon? Binabarikadahan. Amin na to, amin to, ganyan to. Parang,
Bakuran.
Yeah, bakuran. So, I feel sad about it because pag nakita mo naman, like ako, I would experience that in some shoots. Sa pagpunta ko, daldal, ingay, ganyan. Pagkita ko, hilaw ang buhok. Ako, when I do shoots, people know me from before. I don't like noisy people.
I know.
You know that.
So I don't like too much product.
No, I don't like too much product. Pag marami kang product, I die. Hindi
Kuha ka ng
marunong.
powder, I remember that.
Oo, kumuha ka ng baby powder, lagay mo ng powder ulit yan, babagsak yan, maniwala ka sa akin. And if I see a person na so many assistant to the I just could die. Hindi trabaho yan. Paandaran ng tawag dyan. So I never believe in that. If you know what you're doing, you'll do it by yourself with an assistant to help you because you're tired or someone that you can look with your work into the screen because you needed to do another job.
Correct.
So I believe in that.
And that's so true naman. Siguro right now lang, since that there's different generation, you know, there are certain people lang naman na parang they feel like mas magaling sa ganito, mas magaling sa ganyan. But siguro my stand there is hairstyling is always subjective. It's always your eyes that will judge when to stop, when to do more.
Or just follow the tags that they
Correct,
wanted,
yeah.
and then, or the celebrity, or the society person, or the client.
Correct.
I have high respects to my clients. Na kahit mali sila, I would always compromise.
Kasi, yes, that's what
You
we
have to
do.
compromise
Correct.
with what they wanted and what they like, especially if it's a brand. You compromise and you agree. And then you compromise with your style. So that it's gonna be a win-win situation.
So if you will have one advice to the new generation of Filipino
And
hairstylists.
incoming barberos and stylists.
And actually right now, the barberos are very aggressive.
They're very aggressive. Yeah.
So, hello mga salon, di ba?
True.
They have
Matakot
this-
kayo
they have this
sa mga
community.
barbero. Yeah.
And they're also doing coloring now.
Exactly.
They're innovating because they have leader.
When I was proclaimed the newcomer of the year in Asia, I was the only person who was doing barbering and styling and cutting and makeup at the same time. That was long time ago. 2014.
Parang
or
kailan
15.
lang naman.
Yeah. I was proclaimed that newcomer of the year in the whole of Asia because we won the competition by
Is it the one in
Schwarzkopf.
Singapore ba?
Hong Kong, Singapore, Malaysia. Yun lang naman. Tatlong awards lang.
Southeast Asia pala.
Southeast Asia pala. And then in 2017, I was proclaimed 5th hairdresser of the world. Lang naman.
Di ba?
In the world. By Davines, Italia. It was the biggest contribution that we had. That's why every time I go abroad, Europe, America, or Asia, I would normally bring the banner of the Philippines up telling them how good and how skillful and skilled Filipinos are. And we share that through TESTA skill certification with cosmetology and other associations.
And
in the
soon
country.
we will be...
Soon, we have to wait for that. I would be needing a lot of support from Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao to uplift again the society of
And that's what I
hairdressing.
really wanted talaga. Parang to build a helping and community
Yeah.
that
It has to
nagtutulungan.
start again.
Yes.
Has to start again.
Because right now, medyo malabo siya.
There's kanya-kanya. TESDA now will call different programs to allocate, to give credits to the hairdressing industry. Kasi tayo na lang yung bansa na walang permiso. We don't have an ID. I have an ID. To cut hair, I'm licensed worldwide, just so you know.
So that's the goal is to have everyone.
People
Yes.
to be licensed because we're the only country who doesn't have that.
So napakahusay ng Pinoy para
Exactly.
sayang naman if we will just be questioned
why?
because of an ID.
Because there's one time we were traveling, we were competing in London. Our hairdresser doesn't have an official license number. They have to use my license number to get into the competition. Or
Buti
else,
they allow it.
malakas ako sa brand.
Is it that Davines?
Yeah. So, lahat ng kalaban niya, Wala. Pilipino lang, walang license number. And I have to use my number. Kasi pag click lumabas, Lord Ramos. So, akala nilang, kalaban nila ulit
Sila
ako.
ikaw, yeah.
So, they were like vetoing the Philippines. They were like, no, lalaban na naman siya. Matatalo na naman kami. Ganyan. So, no, it's just using my card because...
Si May Miss Universe, kalma kayo.
True. Nanalo na ako. Okay na ako. So, I mean, it was sad because, you know, in all these international gatherings, we're not licensed. We don't have a card. Actually, ako magre-renew na ako end of the year because I have to renew my AMTM NC1234 skill certification, and then I have to apply it again to the States. So I can go to America and cut hair, and even in London and everything. So, you know, when you click your name, if you have that international license, you click your name, the number will come out.
Wala tayo na as of this moment. But
Sana, with the help of our government, I think the president and the TESDA is very gearing towards it.
Sana walang contractor dyan, ah.
Maraming contractor dyan. Hindi ako nepo baby, nepo mommy ako, by the way. I hope this trend would not just be a trend. It could be a legacy for people.
Yes. Yeah. And there's a lot of legend naman talaga that wish and hope for
they
that.
Are.
Nagkamatayan na nga lang talaga.
Totoo.
So, we hope, Mother.
I hope this is our
time
time together with everybody else and all the people out there.
So being you as Lord Ramos, the celebrated salon owner, entrepreneur, and everything, what else do you want to achieve?
I wanna be housewife. No, I'm
Alam mo,
joking.
pero totoo yan, ha? I know.
Pangarap ko yun. My God, pangarap kong matulog ng 12 hours.
Parang hindi ko naman kaya.
What's next for me? Actually, I don't even know. I'm actually on that stage, like what you said, that you forgot what to do. After the 26-year celebration on September 25, I actually don't know what to do, to be honest. But in my list of my life, this is the time that I wanted to help and reach out again to the forgotten hairdressers and barberos and stylists in Visayas, Mindanao, and Luzon.
Kasi napakadami, no?
Thousands. In my time when I was the president, Philippine International Cosmetologists Association, we flew in, you know that, we flew in about 78 people from Mindanao, Visayas, and Luzon. And they were so happy because they were able to connect with everybody and showcase what they can learn. And we taught them, this is Manila's life, and it can be brought in your regions the proper way. So, maybe, hopefully.
Napakaganda, no?
Yeah, so you're gonna be there, you're gonna help me.
Present.
People are gonna be there, they will help us. I don't think, I want to use the word me. I want to say us.
So it's a movement.
It's a movement for people to create the community and the society of hairdresser as pro collectives, as used before.
Correct.
More than anyone. I think that's what's next for me. And I want to travel the world again.
Which is you did.
Always. You know, I travel 6 countries a month before every day. Alam mo yan. Nasa...
Alam mo, there is a moment, fan fact ulit. When he was in Asia's Next Top Model, sobrang busy niya that time. And you have a Twitter party, something there. Sabi niya, Nak, can you just log in and answer all of them?
Totoo. Like, sabi ko,
kasi we're like flying
sabi ko, Nak, lumilipad ako ng eroplano, utang na loob, ito yung password ng Twitter ko, sagutin mo lang.
Buti na lang, na-risked siya.
Exactly. Na ako na pa na I was boarding the plane, I had 12 interviews. Pag landing mo ng eroplano, red carpet, bihis ka sa eroplano, pag sakay mo ng kotse, bihis ka ulit, ginagawa to ni Hart ngayon, pagbaba mo, ibang red carpet ulit.
Correct.
Kaya nga, sabi ko, been there, done that. I wish I can do it again, but I guess I don't have the energy anymore to do it.
That's true, no? The energy will never be the same now. But it's nice that you want to do it for the community and to have a movement.
Actually, it's a movement.
How do you want to be remembered?
Mahadera.
Mahadera pa din. Mahadera pa din.
The mahadera, no, when people doesn't know who I am, meron kagad akong connotation na, ay, mahadera, yan, maldita. Yes,
but aren't you ba?
I'm really mahadera and maldita in real life. If I don't know it, I'll not talk
But you were so sweet in real life. Then,
but diba? I'm very, very sweet when you start talking.
By the way, my first car, bigay ni Mother. Ganun lang po.
Nepo baby ka.
Ako palang Nepo baby talaga.
Siya po yung
I remember that. Like, he said, you have to enroll to the driving school because you have to drive. You stop commuting.
Sabi ko sa kanya, you're so cheap. Why are you commuting?
Third day after we went to Mega Mall, my God, sabi ko, Boogs! Sabi ko, bangga ba? Sabi niya, no. Wasaks. I remember that yung wasak yung bumper ko.
Third day.
Yun.
Kakabigay ko lang sa kanya.
Tapos tuwan-tuwa siya nung nawasak yung sasakyan. Sabi niya, now you know how to drive. Okay, balik mo na ako sa...
Balik mo na ako sa Raffles Hotel.
Yes, ganyan.
So, nag-drive ko lang siya kasi binigay ko yung car.
Gusto lang niya talagang ano yung car.
Sabi ko, you will not learn if you're not gonna bump your car.
Tapos ano siya, like a concrete power, plant-based yata sa ano.
Hindi man lang niya binangga yung pader. Actually, malaking vase yung binangga niya.
Yes.
At lumapit yung mga guard. Ang winori, hindi yung
car.
Yung vase.
The damage to vase, But after nun, magaling na ako mag-drive.
Oh my God. So, siya po yung totoong original Nepo baby. At ako yung Nepo mommy. Na
diba?
namimigay ng mga sasakyan, di ba? Ewan ko, naging goal natin yun. Every time we open creations, we give a car to a stylist. To a chosen stylist.
Yes, not everyone, because we tried, but
exactly.
no.
But no thanks. Mga ganon.
So, of course, I want to say thank you to you because it all started talaga sa'yo. And I guess I will not make my own mark without that journey that I've seen sa'yo na parang, at start, maybe it's too ambitious na parang, I want to be like that.
It's good to be ambitious. I'm telling you, I'm ambitious myself. You just learn how to on and off.
Yeah. Now, I know na how, but during before yun, parang it's really hard because you want more. Parang up until the time, that's what you mentioned nga, you compromise yourself and then yet you're no longer happy because what you lose is not just yourself, but also your artistry. Ano na nga ba nangyayari?
Ano nang ganap?
But alam mo, I never I don't have any hatred. Like, totoo yan, I'm looking forward that this day happened talaga because I know that it will happen. Alam mo yun, na parang sabi ko nga, yung iba hindi ko mapapatawad. Pero this time, I'm looking forward for this talaga. And thank you very much because there was a young, hindi na ako young,
You're old na.
I know, di ba, na nangarap and made my own mark because of you.
You're there.
Oh,
you're finally
diba?
there.
Thank you so much.
I hope you're happy.
I am.
You reach it because you did it.
Hala, madre, payak mo ako. Pero yun nga, thank you so much.
Now you understand why I said that. And why I did it. Because sometimes people forget who they are. They wanted more. And then at the end of it, they forgot themselves.
Yeah.
Sabi ko nga kay Sam din kanina when we were driving, I wanted to do this interview because it's not only for Mark. It's for the rest of the people who wanted to be in this kind of powerful situation and position.
Saka sabi ko nga parang more than anything else talaga, with the journey, I just felt like every hairstylist, parang they deserve also to be in this place. Naiinis ako minsan na pag hairstylist lang yan. Or there are some, they feel so highly of themselves na parang nabigyan ka ng pagkakataon na ganyan, ba't hindi mo i-share sa iba?
Totoo.
So, yun talaga yung purpose dito. So sabi ko, it has to be you talaga. One thing that we want to share to everyone that, mentors are there to shape us. And us, naman, the artists, we have to embrace our artistry and choose our own path.
Share
Share that also. So I hope for my fellow Filipino hairstylists, you may find your mentors that will inspire you. And I hope that you may have the bravery to make your own marks. Thank you very much. This is Mark Rosales, and this is Mark My Word, a Hairpreneur Story.